Culture wraps thick around every street, shop, and social interactions. For all of Seoul's explosive growth in recent decades, its strict traditions and national pride shadows every step. And this all encompassing Koreanness isn't expressed through grand monuments and heritage sites. Rather, it seeps through the everyday food markets, trendy spaces, and budget entertainments. Here's the best thing to do in Seoul. A refreshing perspective of Seoul. Keep low under the bridges of Seoul for a cooling stroll along Cheonggyecheon Street. Spanning between Cheonggyecheon Museum and Seoul City Hall, this kilometers long walk is outfitted with restored bridges, water fountains, and observatory decks. It is also famous for its annual Lantern Festival and collaborative exhibitions with local artists. Touring Gyeongbokgung Palace. Step into the airy linen and intricate embroidery of Korea's traditional hanbok dress and conquer the historical spread of Gyeongbokgung Palace. Wood and stone pillars, pagodas, and buildings are well preserved, retaining the original structure of what was Joseon Dynasty's main royal palace in late 1300s. To further illustrate life in Joseon Dynasty, replicas of artifacts are exhibited at the National Folk Museum of Korea within Gyeongbokgung Palace grounds. Gather spiritual calm at Bonggunsa Temple. Despite the city growing around it and its largely restored properties, Bonggunsa Temple retains a sensitive grace and peaceful ambience. Spread out over a forested area, this complex of small temples deliver intricate paintwork and wooden detailing. The quiet life it exudes is further supported by the thousands of paper lanterns strung around the property. The show stealer, however, is definitely the circular arena that houses the Big Buddha statue and its smaller companions. Bonggunsa Temple also offers a temple stay program for those curious about the daily practices and blessings. Immerse in culture at the Hanok Village. Namsangol Hanok Village recreates the slanted tiled roofs and low partitions of traditional Korean architecture to perfect the cultural classroom. Try your hand at calligraphy and the careful motions of making hanji and experience the life of past artisans. A smaller scale Hanok dwelling is located in the neighborhood adjacent to Gyeongbokgung Bukchon Hanok Village, a popular choice for tourists and one of the best things to do in Seoul. But do be quiet and respectful. There are people living behind these wall residences. Shop until you drop at Dongdaemun. You haven't seen retail heaven until you've spent 24 hours in Dongdaemun. Catering to huge crowds 24/7, this district offers bountiful retail and wholesale shopping. Between Lots General Goods, Dukta's eclectic mixed local brands, and adjacent shopping malls stacked with budget clothing stalls, you'll have to cash out for an extra suitcase of trendy purchases. Dongdaemun History and Culture Park sits at the center of it all, exhibiting creative and concept brands and housing a line store. It is the venue of Seoul Fashion Week, inviting models, K-stars, and designers to the fashion event of the year. Picnic at Hangang Park. Cutting through the heart of Seoul is Hangang River and its lengthy bankside park space. Friendly gatherings are abundant and the patches of grass, fried chicken takeout, and the sharp kick of soju the key to exuberant conversations on a chill day out. You might even spot water sporting facilities on certain stretches of park, such as kayaks and water skiing. Skateboarders casually wheel around scattered squares on emptier days, but short-term visitors may prefer the jogging tracks for some early morning activity. Hunting down street food. From deep-fried potato-heavy eats to soupy fish cakes and tangy pomegranate juice, street food in Korea caters to every taste. Cheap, bite-sized, and saliva-inducing, throw-away diet plans for stall vendors along Myeongdong's main shopping street. You can also find these delicious bites at any traditional market. Experience the university student life. Ever wonder what it's like to live in Korea? The University Trinity of Yonsei and Ewha Women's University reveal a tantalizing glimpse of young adult life in Korea. Late night barbecue, cheap partying, and some of the best boutique fashion you'll find across Seoul. In particular, the streets surrounding Sinchon and Ewha Station are rife with budget bites and cafes, providing fuel between your shopping frenzies. The campuses of Yonsei University and Ewha Women's University also demands decorated with unusual architecture and European-style buildings. Wonder in Seoul Forest. Royal hunting grounds turn a multi-phase recreational area. Seoul Forest is a welcome swath outdoor classrooms inclusive of the experiential learning park and marsh plant garden, a collection of botanical gardens and bird observatory. These two quadrants offer a calm and settled atmosphere. The ecological forest is home to common wildlife such as elks, chipmunks, ducks, and moorhens with an observatory for closer viewing. The Cultural Art Park, in contrast, presents smooth pavement and curated landscaping for skateboards and water play. Inviting families out under the ever-changing foliage. Delve into Changdeok-gung Palace's secret gardens. Just a few blocks away is the exquisitely designed Changdeok-gung Palace. Built 10 years after Gyeongbokgung, one of the 5 grand palaces of Joseon dynasty, it is arguably one of the most beautiful heritage sites in Seoul. While Changdeok-gung shares the same red pillars, elaborated roof edging, and paved grounds of its counterparts, its secret garden emulates an unearthly beauty and hidden serenity, one of Seoul's less explored gems. It is a highly recommended to visit spot for those who want to step away from conventional attractions. What places do you want to go next? Comment down below. And also don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And by the way, check out our channel for more videos like this. And as always, see you on the next video.